What's up, YouTube? Fat Kings Phil here for my pre-op video number 6. Got one more before surgery, so we're down to 9 days. So I started the pre-op diet on Saturday, yesterday, and we did a lot of activities yesterday, out and about. And I got caught out really late yesterday with no protein on me, and I was miserable. We went up to the top of Pikes Peak on the cog train with my father-in-law and sister-in-law, who were in town visiting for the 4th. And we got up there, and pretty much the only thing up there was water, which I did get. And they have these donuts they make up there, which I won't tell you how great those are, because from what I remember, I did not have any yesterday, although I was tempted. They because of the high altitude and the way they cook them and stuff, they're really fluffy and crispy. They're really good. Sorry, probably shouldn't be talking about that, folks trying to lose weight, but the temptation was high, was my point. And I just channeled some of the little sayings I've heard some of you guys say in my brain, and I got through it. But man, by the time I got home around 9 o'clock that night, we went up at 5. I think the train got back down the station around 8 that night, and I didn't have any protein or anything on me. So I was an unpleasant person. I was trying to keep it together and not be a complete ass, but man, I was really not doing well. So kind of feeling headachy today. I just ate my solid meal for the day, so I'm actually starting to feel better as we speak. I've been taking vitamins and aspirin and stuff just to kind of negate some of that. I don't want to take too much Tylenol or anything, because I don't want that to have the liver reaction, that it can have. The whole point of this pre-op diet is to shrink your liver so they can work in there. So I don't want to be irritating that. I'm sure here pretty quick though. I'm hoping tomorrow maybe the symptoms will be, maybe they'll peak out on the 3rd day and then kind of drop off. So just kind of feeling yucky. Maybe some post-nasal drip from allergies. Just, on an empty stomach's probably not helping. So today when we went out today, although my family left this morning actually. We went out, just the kids and the wife and I, to see a movie. So I took a Isopure with me to the movie theater, and I kind of just sipped on that through the whole movie. And that seemed to hold me pretty well. Those things aren't terrible. Certainly nothing you could guzzle, though. If you guzzled that down, I think I'd get sick to my stomach pretty quick. So just kind of sipping it down. It was actually kind of good. It served 2 purposes. It gave me the little extra bit of calories and protein I needed, and then it also made me kind of sip. So probably good practice. I got a couple of those for this week to kind of get me through. I bought one of every flavor to see which ones I like. So far, I haven't hit a bad one. I haven't hit a great one either, but they're okay. Pretty good. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. Let's see. I don't think I talked about, I have a pre-surgery interview on Tuesday with the hospital people. So, sorry, I'm a little itchy. So I guess we're going to go over my medical history and stuff just with the hospital people. And then I have the pre-surgery appointment on the following Monday, and then next Tuesday is surgery. So not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday the 16th. So that's kind of where everything's at. I'm going to have to spend most of this week getting everything at work kind of pinned down and all good to go on both my projects, hand them over to other PMs for the time I'm out, the 2 weeks I'm taking off. And just kind of see where things go. I'm just hoping it all goes well. I'm spending a lot of time, obviously, soul searching on this week. I mean, still doing some soul searching. Not that I'm really thinking it's the wrong thing to do or the wrong place for me or the wrong surgery, but there's that party that's like, gosh, dang it, why can't I just do this without it? But at the same time, the other thought I had was when I was on that train yesterday and these little tiny wooden seats sitting there for an hour each way. And, uncomfortable, don't fit real well in them. Thinking, well, this is the last time I'm going to be this size. I'm even if I went next week, with the pre-op diet, I'm going to be a little smaller. And then after that, I'm going to be smaller every week thereafter, for the foreseeable future. So, that was kind of an interesting thought. And then TJ called me on the phone and he said, well, after another week, you're going to start getting skinny. That just seemed weird to me. He's like, you're going to start getting skinny. I'm like, yeah, I guess you kind of have a point. I didn't really think about it, but yeah, after the surgery, it's just going to, it sounds stupid. I know that, but it just didn't click for me for some reason until he said it that way, which was weird. So, that was kind of the other side of the fence there. So the soul searching versus the realizing that this is the last time I got to feel self-conscious about being big and tucking my shoulders in and not worrying, trying not to bump the person next to me and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. So, but yeah, a little headachy, a little tired, a little beat up. Again, if I'm repeating myself, it's only because I'm not sure I said it in a previous video or this one. If I catch something glaring, I'll try and edit it out. Let's see. So I got my pre-surgery interview. We talked about that. Current clothing sizes, I'll give you guys those now. I wear a waist 44. I tend to buy loose fit just for comfort and jeans. Not so much for waist, but just for legs and other areas. So that's kind of what I'm normal. My normal size is. I have a couple pair of 44s that don't fit so well. I have a couple pair of 44s that are a little baggy. So go figure. We'll call it even. Shirts, primarily t-shirts. I wear 3X because I like them a little baggier. Just because I don't want them to be too form-fitting. Although some of my button-up shirts are 3X as well, but they're kind of a small 3X. Like, I know some of the 3Xs you get. Like if I were to get 3Xs at a big and tall shop, they would be appropriately sized. But if I get them at Walmart, sometimes they run a little bit smaller. So the 2Xs fit, but I just don't like the way they fit, especially when I'm sitting down. They kind of feel like they're pulling. I don't want to feel like my shirt's pulling open, even though it's not. But it just freaks me out. So I buy the 3Xs and tend to run a little big. So this is a 3X right here. Again, t-shirt. It's about the right fit. This one's kind of a small 3X for me. So this one's been a good one for me. But nice thing is I did keep a lot of my 42 shorts, my and a bunch of 2X t-shirts and some XL shirts. So I've got some stuff to grow or to shrink into, to shrink into. So that's kind of cool. So I won't have to replace a bunch of stuff right away. By the time winter rolls around, I imagine I'll have to replace some winter wardrobe. But I was due to replace winter wardrobe anyway. My winter stuff's getting a little worn, so not too bad there. See what else I was going to tell you guys. Oh yeah, in case you're looking for it, I know Mike VSG Bear. He was mentioning Perky Jerky, and I found it at King Soopers of all places, just right there in the beef jerky aisle. So they've got the turkey and the beef. Really good stuff. I'm really glad I got it. I got that for last week. I was just trying to use that as a snack so I wouldn't eat junk food. When I got really hungry at work, I would just bite a piece of that off and that'd hold me for a while. So it was pretty good. Liked it. Really tasty, moist, not too dry for a jerky. So that was good. So check your King Soopers. If you don't have King Soopers, try Safeway. Safeway, I think I think King Soopers is owned by Safeway. So check that out. Yeah, so here's my big question for this video, and I don't think I'm going to go much longer. What did you guys, in retrospect, what would you guys want to have in the house pre-surgery so that you didn't have to deal with it post-surgery? So anything you can think of. I haven't gotten a list of anything for post-surgery yet. I imagine I will after surgery. But I don't think I'm going to be feeling too spry and jumping in the car and running over the store to get stuff. I can certainly send somebody. I'm just trying to preemptively do this so that I don't have to bother anyone. So your input greatly appreciated. All right. I am going to wrap this up because I am not feeling right. And the energy just doesn't feel right in this video. And I'm not doing it a third time. So, okay. Thank you guys. And I'll get you one more pre-op before actual surgery. And then we will see what goes on from there. I'll obviously I'll put a Facebook post up to let you guys know if I made it through surgery okay. For sure. But we got one more pre-op before then. So, all right, guys. We'll talk to you later. And remember, it's good to be the king.